What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And well, we already knew this, but Stellantis has a problem. They have multiple models at Dodge they can't sell, and it's not going to get better anytime soon. So welcome on back to TK's Garage. I'm seeing multiple articles now coming out from respected automotive publications talking about Dodge having a problem. Now, if you already thought the Hornet was a disaster beyond disasters in terms of sales for Dodge, the Dodge Charger EV, Daytona EV, however they want to say it, is even worse. This car is not selling at all. They're at a point now where they're offering $5,000, $6,000, I've even seen $7,000 off, plus 0% for 72 months through Stellantis Financial. Now, there's only one reason why they're doing that. They can't sell them. Now, combined sales from what I have available to me and talking to my sources in Stellantis, when you combine leases and people who actually bought this car, it's under 130. Now, I know you're going to say, well, they haven't pushed out a lot of them yet. Oh, no, they're out. They're coming to dealers. Dealers have 3, 4 of them. Dealers that we have out here, I know there's like 5 or 6 of them there. And I hear the same thing from every single dealer. Yeah, people come by to look at them, but nobody's a serious buyer. They've had, I'll give you an example, one dealership, and I won't put them on blast, but one dealership that has them here said they had a test drive and the guy literally busted out laughing about how bad the Dodge Charger was. Some dealers have resulted into buy a Dodge Charger EV, we'll give you a Hornet for free because it's that bad. Some are buy a Dodge Hornet, we'll give you a Jeep Compass for free. Basically, buy one, get one free deals. And now I'm sure there's got to be some terms or gotcha in there somewhere. But I mean, at this point, the dealers are just kind of like, let's get these out. We were stupid to sign up for these damn things. And now they're sitting on 4 of them that were basically the price of what they would have paid for Hellcats 2 years ago, or a year and a half ago, right? This is what the dealers are paying for these EVs. And Stellantis is losing money on every single Dodge Charger Daytona EV that they manufacture. When these first quarter earnings come out, you know, and it's going to be what, sometime in April, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. And that's why, you know, we got the video that I did where I talked about, and you guys will probably see that later today, the way I have these videos scheduled. But I did a video a few months back talking about Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram cutting MSRP by 30 to 35% on Rams and Jeeps. And everybody said I was batshit crazy. And then, as you'll see in the video coming later today or later this morning, they did. They did it. Not only that, leftover models that I said would go for 50 to 60% off of sticker are going for 50 to 60% off of sticker. Exactly what I said. I told you that the Dodge Charger Daytona was going to be an absolute disaster. And now, well, you can see that. So is it a coincidence that we hear the Dodge CEO saying that the V8 is no longer a bad word around the company? No, because we already know that when Tim Kuniskis came back, he fast-tracked bringing V8s back to Ram. As much as John Elkann has rebuked the CEOs at Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram and keeps telling them not to talk about the V8, they're excited because they're coming back. They have no choice. And you can blab that in my comments all you want about how great the Hurricane engine is. And I'll just say this. 8 out of 10 service techs and service managers that have had to deal with the Hurricane engine all say it's trash. Trash. There's the videos are here on YouTube from service managers and service advisors. It sucks. It's unreliable. It's garbage. So Dodge has a problem. And they have literally one ace up their sleeve that can fix it. And it's called 6.2 liter supercharged Hemi. That's it. I know people don't like that. Maybe it's just a 6.2 liter naturally aspirated Hemi, and they sell the supercharger as a thing that you can get from direct connection so they can get around the carbon stuff. But as I've been doing videos on that, you know, within 24 hours, the EPA will decide whether or not it has the authority to enforce the Clean Air Act. And at that point, CAFE standards are gone, emission standards have been rolled back, and if the EPA can't enforce anything, then auto manufacturers don't have to abide by any emission standard. They can literally do whatever the F they want. Maybe Dodge is waiting for that. Maybe. But they still have to deal with this little tiny thing because Stellantis is a European company called the EU. And that's why I think Dodge is in trouble until Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram split off and become their own company from Stellantis. Stellantis will still have, you know, the majority ownership of the company, but they have to do that unless they get some kind of a waiver or something from the EU. They're not really going to have any options. And Ford and GM are about to severely kick Stellantis' ass in America. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Look, I don't want to be the guy that's always hating on the Charger EV. I'm just talking about facts. You've seen the reviews. Actual car guys, people that actually drive muscle cars, have all said the same thing. It's not inspiring. Butter the Insider has been doing plenty of videos. He's driven the car multiple times now. It's slow. I mean, when you compare it to the fastest production car ever built in terms of that 0 to 60 and the Demon 170, I can understand that. But it's still slow. I don't think Dodge has an answer for that. And I think Ram may save Stellantis this year. And it's just how fast Tim can ramp this up. Because without Ram getting these V8s and this sport truck and maybe a TRX out this year, Stellantis is in a lot of trouble. I mean, a lot of trouble. Because if this first quarter sucks, after they mailed in the fourth quarter of last year and said they were coming back in 2025, and if the first quarter of 2025 looks worse than the quarter 4 of 2024, oof. Yeah, we might be looking at, you know, a sub $10 share price at Stellantis and maybe talking about bankruptcy. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, stay petty, my friends. Whoopee!